Hello, folks. Welcome to Tuesday, and today is such a beautiful day. Yesterday, there was a lot of snow in the Washington, D.C. area, and as many of you know, I fly out of the Leesburg and Dulles International airports, and yesterday was just, like I said, was just very dark, very snowy. The conditions were not the best for VFR, although I did it. But then I must admit I ran into some trouble. Well, anyway, today is very clear. I think we have a visibility of 10 nautical miles up and very little clouds. However, there's always that catch, right? Today, there's a lot of wind. I know the winds are about 14, 15 miles an hour, but also the gusts are very high. We're going from 30 to 35 knots. I believe it's coming from the northwest. So it should be interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this plane started. Flip that on. Let that warm up for a sec. All right, and let's do our beacon. Let's flip those. Now that we got our beacon, we told people that we're about to start the plane. And something's not staying star. I think this is because it's not in. Let's try it again. I didn't have the mixture all the way in. There we go. Sometimes I forget the engine cover and the plane won't start. So, got everything good. Let's check our flight plan, make sure that that's all set up. We have from KJYO, which is Leesburg, and we're going to KFRR, which is Front Royal. This flight's about I think it's about 30, maybe 40 minutes. So we should be good there. And yeah, I think we're good. Go ahead and set the altitude to 2,000, and then we'll climb up. Because yesterday I didn't climb high enough and I hit the mountain. Yeah. I think what it was I was having trouble with the altimeter because of the pressure of the storm. It changes the altimeter, so it wasn't what I was used to. Like right now, we're setting the altimeter, and that's 393 feet above sea, right? Well, yesterday it was like 500, right, because of the pressure of the storm. So something to keep in mind. Pay very close attention when there's a storm because the pressure will matter. You'll get incorrect readings on the altitude, and that could be a bad thing when you're flying over mountains. So I believe we got everything good here. So we got 2,000. Let's do the FLC, and let's make that up to recommended 74 knots. Keep going. Okay, so I got that, put the wheel back, and I think we're ready to taxi out. Let's see if VATSIM came on. If they did, we'll do a VATSIM. We'll tie into VATSIM. If not, we'll just play. Yeah, they're not on, so we'll just go ahead and we'll enjoy our flight together. All right, here we go. Just get all this situated. We're going out runway 35 today. can see the moon right there. It's kind of cool. I think we're going to work on the camera angles next stream. Just got too many monitors. See where that is. Yeah. Folks, this is 2024. I did a uninstall and reinstall, and I think what happened was originally when I installed it, it brought down all the files that had problems. So even though you updated it, I don't think every file took synced up correctly. So by uninstalling it, you actually are bringing down the newer files. And I've had very little problems now since, reinstalling the 2024. So kind of happy about that. I know there's some things that still need to be fixed, but slowly we'll get there. I thought something was wrong with the brakes. All right, look to my left, to the right. Let's go. There is a problem. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. There is a problem. Imagine that. So let me just make sure that the parking brakes are set correctly. So we go here, under brakes, parking brake. See where it's. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. This should just be an A. Okay, hopefully we can resume. There we go. Pull up right here. I feel like when I... Let's see. Hold on a second. There's something going on with the parking brakes. What's up, Mr. Doogie? No, we won't crash. It's just the brakes are actually acting weird right now. I need to check some other stuff real quick. These stupid brakes. One of the problems I'm seeing in 2024 is sometimes the bindings get jacked up, so we need to fix that. And I need to go. Parking brakes, toggle brakes. See, that's B2. And this is wrong. It should be my pedals, which I had mapped. The problem is the things don't stay, they're not syncing correctly in the cloud. So the mappings get messed up. So now I think we're good. Let me just crawl real quick. Make sure my brakes are right. Checks. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. And we're good. So let's go ahead and make our heading straight out. Set that, the heading bug, and we're gone. We're out of here. Sounds good. You're making me hungry. Maybe I'll go get lunch when I have the autopilot, but it's a short flight, so I'll get lunch afterwards. Here we go. It wants to go up, so we're gonna give it. Ooh, this is a nice flight. At least the breeze cut down, so that's good. Oh, that's beautiful. The autopilot doesn't work. We'll fix that when we get the autopilot fully engaged. We better go chase it. There we go. I'll fix it. Let's fix that right now. All right, hold on a sec. Let's see, the autopilot should be... See, yesterday I come up on stream, everything was fine. So where's my autopilot? Hold on, autopilot, set autopilot on, off. That's autopilot on. Yeah, so I just have to remap it because that's what it was set for, but for whatever reason it didn't take. Okay, we should be good. I'm just gonna turn it, well, let me let it go and then we'll turn off autopilot here in a minute and test that. So the heading should go a little bit more this way. 305. We'll get there, guys. But actually, to be honest though, after uninstalling 2024 when it first came out and putting it back, after all the updates, things are more stable. But there are some flaky things that still happen. And my really pet peeve is this. I call this, everybody calls this the white disc. I always call this the lifestyle, the life. This is the Lifesaver mint. Reminds me of those wintergreen Lifesaver mints. Okay, we're over speeding, so let's fix that. Our altitude is set at 2,000. Once we get right on the course, we'll come up. We need to come up to about 3,500. Otherwise, we'll crash right into the mountain. There we go. Pot pie sounds good. Okay, so let's go ahead and climb up to We'll get out this next restriction and then we'll go up to 35. I'm watching that real quick. And we'll set that to 35. Okay, so 35. Bring that back down to 74. Let it climb up to its average. Okay, watch my speed. Give it some more throttle. Did you notice I'm climbing, so my speed is dropping, so I gotta full throttle it. Because we don't want to stall. Oh my God, it was a mess. So for the most part, Randuxy, things are seems to be working well. There are a couple things I had to remap, but seems to be much better. Maybe I'm just getting used to all the bugs and I know how to quickly fix it. Keep an eye on that speed until we get to 3,500. Oh, Lord. But I love days that are very clear. Like yesterday, we had a snowstorm here in the Washington, D.C. area, and I went on to Flight Sim, and it does simulate it pretty well. I had snow coming at me, the glass in the cockpit, all the windows were fogging up and freezing on me. It was a mess. Yep. Ooh, I set it to 3,600. That's okay. 3,600 will work. All right, so while we're doing that, let's set our approach, because the approach is going to come by pretty quickly. So let's do this. We'll do a straight in approach. Visual 28. No vectors. Oops, wrong button there. Activate it. And we'll want to be at 1,500. There's that lifesaver. Oh, I agree. It's just the quirkiness, right? But to be able to look at the scenery in such a more vivid way, it's just unbelievable. So let me set this down, dial the altitude down to 1,500. We'll set that up. Is that 13? Okay, 1,500. And we'll watch a TOD and then we'll hit the VNAV. We won't engage it right away. Yes, the CJ-04. Love that plane. It's just I gotta be very quick of things because it's such a fast aircraft. I figured the CJ-4 and the Beechcraft airplane as well. What about you? What do you fly? hopefully we're going to be over these mountains. Whoever subscribed, thank you for the subscriptions. I'm having some problems with notification, but sometimes people have, YouTubers actually have the privacy set where I can't notify. So if you subscribe, thank you. I see a few people that subscribed on this stream, so thank you for that. It just keeps me, it just gives me the encouragement to keep going. See, run this for the small piston missions. I like the C400 TT. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see where that comes in handy. Yeah. Popeye says, what is that, Woga? Interesting. Okay. You know what, though? Something's missing. There's supposed to be snow on the ground, right? We had about 9 to 12 inches of snow. So let's do this. I'm just curious on something. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this. The weather's been acting weird, so you have to do custom live. There we go. See how it changed it to the live weather? I knew something didn't look right. It's not as clear as we thought it was. But that's okay. And we actually had more snow than this. Bad, Microsoft. Bad data. It's close. And see, and you know why? Because we're actually having like very high wind gust. And now when I put the live weather, look, 40 knot winds. So we're blowing. We're being pushed. We'll see how that affects my landing. Oh. Still cool, nice looking view. We're expecting snow in the... Where's that located? Oh, Thursday and Friday in Dallas. Oh, yeah. My cousin was telling me about that. He lives in Dallas as well, or right on the outskirts of the city of Dallas, I should say. The only thing I don't like about when it snows is I have to go clean it. And that's fun because I don't have a garage. Ooh, we're bouncing. Let's do an external view just so you can see how it's pushing me all over the place. Wow, look at the altimeter. Let me make sure I adjust it right. Yeah, I had to change it. There we go. Man, I'm bouncing. This had just come out, 2024 had just come out after the foliage had fell off the trees. Just like a few weeks after. So I have to wait till next fall to actually see the leaves on the tree and the orange and reds. It's really good through this whole Skyline Valley. That's pretty cool. TOD's coming up, so let's go ahead and VNav it. But I do like the weather elements in this game, or sim, I should say. Need some fresh air. What the? What was that all about? Fresh air in the plane? Ugh. Those bean burritos? Oh, lordy. Nah. Let's see where we're at. So about 7 more miles on this leg. Trying to balance my music. I'm working on getting another music copyright-free subscription so that I can play some music during moments like this that kind of break the monotony. One service got me flagged, so I was like, oops, we're not doing that. That's the Shenandoah River below us. Man, it's pushing us up. 35. Nuts. This is a mistake that they need to fix. There's a bug here. I mean, if you compare it to what's on my MDU versus up here, they don't match. And you know what I did wrong? I didn't identify it correctly. I should have done a VFR here. Yep. Okay, so we're hitting the top of descent down to 1500. Make sure that's correct. Watch my speed so we don't start to overspeed. Yep. Yeah, let's pull back on the speed just a little bit. Because this runway is it's not large. So we want to come in kind of slow so I can stop the plane. Do, 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 do. There's a family practice, so if something happens, if we, God forbid, crash, we can be taken there. No, we should be fine. I cleared the mountain today. I forgot to check my altimeter yesterday, and I hit the mountain on this very same thing. I hit into the Shandor Mountain. So, but hopefully this stream looks good for you guys. You can hear me. If not, let me know so I can constantly improve on this stream. I greatly appreciate your support. And like I said, I do have notification that's supposed to be set up so when people subscribe, I can usually just thank them. But for some reason, it's not working. I was told that YouTubers can actually, or people on YouTube can actually set their accounts so that they don't get, they don't send their information when they subscribe to a channel. So that's why the alerts sometimes don't work. But if you have subscribed, I thank you. I really appreciate those subscriptions and likes. It just, and your comments, it just keeps me motivated. And 2025 is going to be more and more. I plan to go to the Flight Sim Expo in 2025 to bring you some coverage there. So hope you guys enjoy that as well. I'm really looking forward to that. Going to meet a couple people up there that have come to my stream. And they're also YouTubers and on Twitch as well. Let's do the, I think they have an approach, but we'll just set that anyway. Airspeed's too much. See, I know most of you want to just see me land. It's usually the takeoffs and the lands that are the most interesting aspect of these streams. And it just puts more pressure on me, but that's all good. I'm starting to get used to it. Let's go, baby. All right. AP 3015. Oh, well, at least we got out of that wind. It was like up to 40 knots. Now we're only looking at like 15. 15, 16. So hopefully. Yeah. I gotta still adjust my pedals. They're too sensitive. I got to go. Test these things. That's about right. I just hope my autopilot disengages here. I was having problems when I started the stream, so hopefully we got that fixed. In 2020, there's actually a utility transformer, one of those electrical poles. And here we Go. Well, I'm coming in way too fast. My speed is way too fast. Uh-oh. Way too fast. Ooh. Ooh, that was bad. Oh, let's gun it. Let's just go. I'm gonna go back up. Yep. Yeah, that was bad. I told you it was a short runway. It came up because I didn't want to, yeah, let's try it again. Yeah, it's free. It's free flight. Do you think that airport was crazy? There's one called Potomac Park in Maryland. I think it's KW90. It's the entrance of the runway right over the river, right in front of the river. So let's go here. I'm gonna fly down and maybe come back around. I'm just looking at the scenery. I am starting to play the career mode, yes. Now that I got 2024 back and working, yes. Ooh, that's bad. Hold on a second. Let's do this. I need to fix something here. All right, and then let's go here. Let me climb up. Oh, geez, Max the Farmer, welcome. Oh my God. That's too funny. All right, so my GPS is wrong, so let's change the head and let's go chase it. We'll get back on course. And the physics in 2024 have actually changed, right? So what happened was I went from 2020, I was 2020, went to 2024, went back to 2020, did an uninstall of 2024, reinstalled 2024. Things seem to be better, but now I'm trying to get used to the physics again. So stay tuned. It'll be fun watching me learn and grow. Problems. So I think we should turn. Yeah, I want to go out quite a bit, and then I want to see. Oh, that's good to know, Max. Yeah, I've seen similar. So hopefully this works. See if I can get myself back on course here. I flew out much wider because I didn't want to have such a tight turn. Okay. We fixed the transporter back to transponder. Guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I supposedly have an alert, so if you subscribed and I didn't see it, I apologize, but thank you for those subscriptions and your likes. Well, appreciate it. So let's get our lifesaver back on course here. I call it the lifesaver. Those little candies. Yes, yes. Renduxy, that is a very good point. I actually use a green screen. Yeah. Something's not right. Oh, geez, the controls messed up again.
500.
Wait a minute. The controls are screwed up. All right. I'm gonna have to fix this, guys. Unfortunately. Look at the thing. It's off. Ah, crap. Guys, I'm gonna have to kill this stream and reattempt this again because this is bad. Everything is screwed up. The axis just blew up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. See, these are the bugs that I don't understand why they happen in 2024. I don't get it. All right, guys, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. If you subscribe, thank you so much. Hope to see you on the next stream. I will have these controls fixed. This is something that I've been battling with. Like if I go to 2020, there's no issues, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's almost like the data, and I have pretty good bandwidth, right? I almost have a gig of internet, and right down the street to where one of the distribution centers is for Xbox cache servers. So I don't get it, but it's almost like the information's not coming to me, or it just gets lost or corrupted or something. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you for the likes and subscriptions, and I will see you later on this evening. I will do another stream. Thanks.